I'm Jack. This is,
Ethan.
and we are Hardly Critics.
That's right.
Getting into this one. No
Episode
favorites
two.
this week. Episode
Episode two.
two. Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna start off right away with our hottest take because
Just
that
kidding.
one last week got heated, which is the point.
Not really. I mean, a little bit.
It
But
got Cars 2, and I did not like your foreign films take, but I guess this week you can start because I started last week.
all
So
right, my hot take for this week is that Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man,
so
and that's like not because he's the like his Peter Parker is not like the greatest, but I think he has the best Spider-Man in my opinion.
I would actually disagree. I think he is the best Peter. I think he is the
I
best
think I think
Peter.
Tom
You think Tom is the best
I think
Peter?
Tom might have well
I think they all do a different thing with Peter, and they all work in their own way. But I do think that I think I would take Andrew's Peter. I think Tom looks like the actual,
I think Tom looks closest to Peter.
yeah, like the actual, like, younger kid. I think the nerdiest looking one is
Is
probably
Toby.
Toby,
It's Toby. Yeah.
but he looks too old to be that real,
So
like, high
like the
school
kid.
looking
Yeah.
student. But I think I like Andrew for the Peter the most, because he is that blend between, kind of being the nerd, but also being kind of,
I think he's also like the best actor in that role too.
oh, for
Like a
sure. But I
hundred
do think
percent.
I do think it'll be interesting to see Tom Holland in an actual project this year, with the Odyssey, and see if he, like, because I think he can do it, man. I think he can get
I think
there.
he has range for sure.
I think he is right.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's been able to really show. I mean, there's been like only a couple movies that he's really been in besides Marvel.
Well, and all of them are pretty similar. Like Uncharted, he was in that. That's pretty much like the same thing as Spider-Man, kind of. In like a way, it's just
I
another
mean,
like
it's another
action.
action
It's just another
movie.
action movie.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad take saying Andrew's the best Spider-Man.
I think he's the best Spider-Man.
I don't think. I think I'd give that to Toby. I think I'd give it to Toby.
I think Toby.
Or I'd give it to Tom in Civil War. I think Tom's Civil War
I think Tom's Civil War is the best.
is the best portrayal.
Is the best portrayal of Spider-Man, but
On
that doesn't
screen.
last as
But
long.
I'm
It's
excited
not
to
like
see
a
it
full
again in
movie.
Doomsday. Well, hopefully he's in Doomsday, I guess.
He should be
because,
in Doomsday.
well,
Oh, I guess because maybe like the time frame's different
it
because of
depends
his
on when
movie.
Brand New Day is
It's
related
like
to.
yeah,
It depends on when that's related to Doomsday timeline. I don't think it's, but not even the take that I'm arguing. I'm arguing the hotness of the take. I think he came with a lukewarm take
that's not
today.
a
I think that was a lukewarm take.
lukewarm take. I have rarely seen people say
I've seen all over the spectrum. I've seen literally just like a mix and match between the three. It's either
well then
I think
who's your best, who's your middle, and then who's your worst?
I think overall, I think I'd go. It's so hard. It's solely on Spider-Man. I think I'd go.
No, just overall.
Overall, it's so
Overall,
hard. I think I'd
overall.
go Toby 1, Tom 2, and Andrew
God,
3.
no. I really personally I think it's Andrew 1, Tom 2, and Toby 3. Which kind of sucks. I do like love those movies, but I think he's the worst one.
But I also think the problem is like if you're talking about which of them has the best movies, it's obviously Toby. That's not even a question.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, the third
I would-
one,
The third one's not the greatest,
not the
but the
best.
third one is better than TASM 2,
yeah.
and that's already just
Tasman
kinda
2 is the worst
disqual-
one. Tasman 2 is the worst one.
worst one.
Yeah.
I am a guy who, I mean, I could make it this a hot take, but I really like Far From Home. I really
Yeah, I
like
did too.
Far From Home.
I did too.
Really? That sucks because I feel like most people don't. I was expecting us to argue there.
No,
No,
I don't
Far
mind that
From Home is
movie.
great. No Way Home is great. I actually might. It depends on the
Homecoming's
day.
okay.
What? Homecoming is the most Spider-Man movie for Tom. Like, it's really like there's stakes and everything like that, but it feels like the most grounded Spider-Man movie since
I guess, yeah.
I would say since Spider-Man 1. Like I don't even I feel like
Or
TASM 1? TASM 1 is not grounded. TASM 1 to me feels like a sequel. Like,
Well, also,
you get the origin.
Spider-Man 1 probably feels grounded because it was the first one, too.
Yeah, but like I feel like there's just so much going on in TASM 1. I might be wrong, but I just
And
feel
also,
like
Homecoming probably feels grounded because it's Marvel's first, too. Because the rest
That's
of them are
true.
all Sony, so then that's their take on the character, like Marvel's take on the character, comparatively
Yeah.
to Sony's.
I also wish it was a better director, but
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Brandy today. We'll talk about that in a second with our most anticipated. But did you ever see Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Okay,
I did.
that's the guy who's directing the new
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
I guess we'll move on from your lukewarm take to. I say lukewarm, and then I just said I have Toby or I have Andrew at my bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
But I think I have his Peter at 1 and his suit at 1.
What, his suit at 1?
Yeah, I think his suit's the best suit.
No,
Really?
I think Andrew Garfield's suit's better.
Oh, did I say Toby? I said Andrew.
I could have sworn
No,
to God
I said
Toby.
I said Toby first, and then I said Andrew.
Oh, my bad.
I have Andrew's suit at 1.
Yeah, his suit's by far the best. And the amount of emotion that he's able to show through his suit, even though his eyes don't move, is insane.
Yeah.
Like the scene with
TASM 2 is one of the weirdest movies because you have so many good scenes.
But it's the overall plot.
It's just the plot's so shaky. I think you got to pick one of the two villains in there. I think you go with Green Goblin or Electro, and you stick with it. Because...
Well, Electro was not very good in that movie.
His theme was really good, though.
Yeah.
No, I think his suit's the best, but I also think, TASM 2 is, really weird, where it has a bunch of good scenes, but it's just... the death scene...
They just can't pull together.
Emma Stone's... Well, not Emma Stone, but... I think the third one would have been good, but they were just so confused in the way they wanted to go with that story, and I just don't think the third... I think the third one would have been decent, but I'm
kind of happy they only made 2, to be honest. I feel like the third one would have been even worse.
One of our friends, actually, his favorite movie of all time is TASM 2.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I don't hate the movie.
I do.
I don't hate the movie. No, I really hate it though.
I don't hate it, but it's just not.
Objectively, it's not a good movie.
No,
it's really not.
Like a 2.5 on Letterboxd.
On 2.5?
Yeah, that's middle of the pack, man. That's not like.
I'll give it at least a 3.
Watch it again. The dialogue scenes are so bad. The dialogue scenes are so bad.
That one scene of him getting hit through the big towers, and then the song that plays is Spider-Man's just getting whipped around by Electro. That by itself is at least 3 stars.
Listen to the dialogue in the movie when he's talking with Harry Osborn. It is the worst dialogue in any movie I've ever watched. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Right.
Okay. My hottest take is that I absolutely despise historical movies or movies set in different places where English actors are playing German people, Russian people of a different language barrier, and they speak English. It pisses me off so much.
It's an English movie.
It's an English movie about non-English people. It makes no sense. Why are we making this movie?
In foreign films, do Americans always only speak American?
Yes.
Actually, that probably is because Americans think that we're the shit.
Yeah.
24/7.
Why did we make a movie about Nazi Germany with both... Ready for this? So, it's similar to Vinland Saga's issue, where people will talk and be like, "Oh, you speak Danish,
and they're speaking English."
And they're speaking English.
Yeah.
There's Polish people because there's the Jews that in the camp talking to German people, and they just understand each other.
It can be awkward for sure, I guess. They do it so it's just easier for Americans to watch the movie. Because it's an American film that's being made for English speakers.
Yeah, because I just don't. But
Like,
okay, but then I have a rebuttal to that because then if no one has a problem with that, like people will be like, oh, because Schindler's List is a great movie. If people are okay with Schindler's List, calling it a great movie, then there should be absolutely zero problem with the Odyssey. Because then if we're looking at historical accuracy, they're not historically accurate. Because last time I checked, the Germans and the Nazis didn't speak in English with a German accent. So
yeah, I mean,
so the Odyssey, since it's going to be in English, and I honestly feel like there's some people going to be speaking English, like an American accent, and there's some going to be an English accent. I think they're going to
well,
mesh it, which is
yeah.
going to be interesting. But like, you get what I'm saying by
Oh,
that is
yeah,
that like if people
100%.
don't have a problem with Schindler's List, they can't have a problem
Well,
with the Odyssey.
people nowadays also just like they look for anything to complain about.
I still watch the movies.
Oh yeah, I will. I mean, I
There are
like.
other examples like Schindler's List is a good example. Any sort of Holocaust movie. I feel like most of the time, like The Pianist.
Mm,
Um, oh, Chernobyl. Chernobyl was really good, but
oh, I guess yeah. But then they would all be speaking Russian 24/7. There really wouldn't be that many American scenes with English at all then.
why would there be?
Then at that point, you're not even really watching an American
Well,
film or
that's
TV
not. I'm
show.
not necessarily saying that. I'm saying that like they should leave those stories for the people to tell them.
Well, there's 100% films that like Japanese people have made, like Korean films about things that have happened in America too.
Name me one.
Well, I don't really watch foreign films like that. That's a damn shame, bro.
Okay, we can move on. Um,
I do get what you're saying, but to an extent, and then once you go past that extent, I don't agree.
what does it even
I don't know.
mean?
Well,
What
like,
does it even mean,
like
bro?
if you're gonna have
If I go
American,
past the extent,
yeah, you can't go. There's a line right here, and you can't go past that
but
line.
what's the line we're drawing at?
Like,
Accents?
no, like if there's like a couple characters that like speak that are Russian, they should be speaking Russian 100%. But if your whole film is all Russians and it's an American film, it would make sense for them all to speak English. Because if they're all Russian, you might as well just not make the film at all.
But okay, we can move on.
Yeah,
We were gonna
yeah.
do
You're
our
wrong.
most anticipated, right?
Yeah,
Did you say I'm just wrong?
yeah.
Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro.
So I guess for 2026, I guess what's like your number one most anticipated movie?
Oh, The Odyssey.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. No,
Okay.
yeah, no doubt. I'm a history guy,
Yeah.
so of course, and it's also Christopher Nolan, and everyone's in that fucking movie.
I actually, funny enough, I'm most excited in that movie besides Tom Holland to see Corey Hawkins, which I feel like no one gives him his props.
Who's that again?
He played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton,
Oh, I never saw that.
and I really like he was in a movie with Willem Dafoe last year, but like I'm really excited to see if he like I doubt he has like a huge part, but he's in a lot of like the like here's the cast pictures or something like that, which makes me think that
He must have like a
there's
somewhat.
probably some room for him. In
No,
there.
I'm hyped for Travis Scott.
Oh boy.
Yup.
That's a crazy.
He
I'm
has to be
kinda
he has
not-
to be the main character.
I'm kind of not happy about that.
Why?
I think
I want to see Travis Scott
you're
going
putting
crazy,
someone-
singing an autotune the entire time.
He should start singing Fiend when they go to war.
Oh my god, that should be their like war song. It's just they're like running down a hill like swords in hand, and they're just fucking playing Fiend the entire.
And then they want to talk about the historical accuracy.
Well, I mean Travis Scott.
Think about this. One of the most historical books of all time is being adapted, and Travis Scott is being.
That's awesome. I love that.
I think it's like cool, but at the same time, I think it's
Get
like
Taylor Swift in there.
no.
We need
Okay,
the Swifties to watch this movie, Jack.
I'm saying you're putting a person who's never. I mean, he did act in like a film that was never like no one ever really saw because there's like releasing issues. But you're putting someone in a film that's never really acted, and you're giving him like
I mean,
big lines.
Tyler the Creator was a Marsupilami, and he did great.
It's different though.
How's that different?
Because
How's that
I think
different?
Tyler Creator can act. I don't know.
How
if
do you know if Travis can act though? You
Because
like
I
don't
watched
know.
that trailer. I heard the line delivery.
Okay.
It was.
Well,
shaky.
he must be
But
fine
you
if
can
he's in
prove
the
me wrong.
movie. Yeah.
Because I'm hardly.
I don't think I don't think Christopher Nolan's gonna be dumb. He must have saw something in him that he liked.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan and Travis Scott are boys. So. No,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, actually?
They're like, yeah. Well, he did the music for Tenet, which I think you got to see that. But yeah, I think that's like one of that's the most anticipated thing of this year is seeing Travis Scott in the Odyssey. I mean, my most anticipated was probably the Odyssey, but I think another one is Project Hail Mary. Is another one that I'm really excited for. The Ryan Gosling space movie. I've heard is really good. From like, I heard it from something that said it was like early reactions to it. Say it's gonna be like one of the best of the year, and like, I'm waiting for that movie that's like not just stuck in the best of the year kind of characterization. I'm waiting for the one where it's like one of the best of all time. You know, like. Is the Odyssey to that standard? But I'm a space movie guy, so I'm really excited for Project
Spaceballs is awesome.
I thought that was coming out this year, and I got that wrong. It's coming out in 2027, but 2027 is going to be just as good as 2026. I think they're both.
I have no idea what's coming out in 2027. No idea.
Batman Part 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse, which you got to catch up on those. Cause
I need to watch.
You're someone that I think
I need to watch those movies.
Like you would. Love those movies. Like they're like the animations like Spirited Away on crack.
I do like animation, so.
No, Project Hail Mary looks really good. I heard you're spoiled if you watch the trailer, but I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. Did you watch the trailer? I won't tell you then.
I'll go into it completely blind then.
As
I do in most movies.
But I feel like there's also part of it that like. The way they seem to go about like what we know, it seems to be like most of the movie. So I don't really know how it's a bunch of.
I've not watched the trailer.
It's based on a book, so.
I've not watched the trailer in forever. But besides Hamnet, I watched the Hamnet trailer.
Or like trailers I show you of like past movies.
Yeah, but like upcoming movies, I don't watch no damn trailer. Not because I like.
You say that, and yet we went to the theater like 40 times last year.
Well, yeah, but I never went to the theater. No, I never watched the trailer. I never watched the trailer.
What are you on,
I went to the theater, but we never watched the trailer.
Give me the.
But besides Hamnet, I never watched a trailer for an up and coming movie that I was going to go to like the theater for that day. I like never watched a trailer for it.
Oh, okay.
In the past, I have.
But like you watch the trailers that roll before the film.
Oh yeah. But like I'm not like ever like gone on like YouTube and been like, oh, trailer for this movie. Like no, I've never done that.
That's fair.
I
see it on like TikTok or something.
Well, TikTok spoils the endings of the movies, not the trailers of the movies.
You can scroll past it, right? That's an option.
Yeah, but I'm invested now. Like if I'm
auto scroll on.
No, dude, bro.
You gotta auto scroll on, so you gotta watch the whole thing before it scrolls.
Yeah, I just like prop my phone up right there when I'm eating something.
Okay.
I'm just joking, but no, I'm really hyped for the new Mario movie. The Mario Galaxy movie.
I thought you were gonna say Supergirl.
Oh, and also Supergirl too. Both of those. Supergirl is gonna be great, and then the new Mario movie. I love those games. The Galaxy games. Those are great games.
Yeah, so. I rage quit Mario Galaxy when I was younger and never came back to it.
Actually, that's like low-key valid. That game was like kind of hard when you were like 10. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, on the Wii.
The Wii nunchuck, bro.
Oh my.
I hated that.
Oh my gosh, don't even.
But no, those games were so good.
But I'm so excited for it. The animation looks incredible. If
they can somehow capture like 10% of the match that like those games had, it'll still be like a good movie.
Chris Pratt's still Mario.
Chris Pratt is still Mario, so that's still a problem.
He didn't do that bad in the first one.
He didn't do great. I would say he did like fine.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen as Donkey was awesome though.
Yeah,
That was great. I fucking love Seth Rogen, bro.
bro,
So
I
funny.
loved Yoshi's voice. I think people were like talking about how like they don't really like it. I don't. I like kind of in Yoshi's like my favorite character in like in anything Mario. So like I was really excited to see him be revealed.
Yeah.
He was revealed in a trailer that you don't watch.
Actually, I did see some of that one on a TikTok. Not the whole thing though.
Not the, so you only scroll past trailers which don't reveal the endings, but then you watch videos that reveal the endings. Yeah.
Okay, no, because half the time they're edits, so I don't expect the end coming, and then like boom, someone died, and then I'm like, well, I'm still gonna watch the movie, but I know that person dies.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things.
Like
Ooh,
Supergirl.
ooh, and I also want to see the New Hunger Games movie. Sunrise
Have
on
you
the
seen any
Reaping.
of them?
I've seen all of them.
Oh, I haven't seen any.
I've seen all of them except the newest one with Snow. I need to watch that one still.
Don't know who that is.
That's a shame, bro. Those are actually like amazing movies.
I
All four of them.
This is how this works. I said to my dad, "Hey, I might watch the Hunger Games movies. What do you think?" He's like, "Oh, just wait to watch them with me." Literally, like
He never watch them.
and then he never asks me to
watches
watch
them.
them. So I'm like waiting, because then it's like the guilt of like if I actually watch it, and then he's like, "Well, why didn't you watch it with me?" And I'm like,
Well, just ask him. Just
It's
ask
been
him to
months,
watch it.
man.
Ask him to watch it.
"I do," and then he's always like, "Oh, I'm tired" or something. Like
Oh,
that.
so like me when it came to True Detective. Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah.
That'll be an inside joke for like the rest of your life. That I will never let the fact that it took you 11 months to watch an 8-episode show. What's another one?
I mean, the Wuthering Heights movie.
You're really anticipating that movie?
I mean, it's
You
Margot.
really
It's
wanna see-
Margot Robbie. Yeah, I want to
I'm
see
here
it.
for Jacob Elordi. I'm excited to see Jacob Elordi. No,
I don't know. Well, apparently he's so good at seducing her in the film that she actually wants him in like real life now. So he must be good.
That's some really weird. She just said she wanted it released on a Valentine's Day because she's like, I want to go with my girlfriend on Friday and then go with my husband or whoever else.
If I'm her husband, I'm never
family.
watching that fucking film.
Oh,
I'm never watching that film.
I could support, but it's like this the whole time.
I'm mad. Like, I don't want to see a dude who's probably like 5 times more attractive than I am. If I'm him, he's like 20 times more attractive than me. I don't want to see some dude who's like in his prime fake banging my wife and then her go on Twitter being like, oh my god, I would follow him everywhere on set. Like, I'm like, no, I don't want to. It's just so weird, bro. Hold on. Margot Robbie, husband. Oh. Bro, he looks like a younger version of him. Or no, older version. Look.
No, oh my gosh, yeah.
Literally,
Wow.
He's an older version. That's tough. He's cooked.
Well, we are not going to be getting invited to the Wuthering Heights premiere.
Margot Robbie is so hot. I can't. I'm sorry.
I would probably say Doomsday. That's the big one we're missing.
Oh my god,
Doomsday
I
and
forgot about
Brand New
Doomsday.
Day. What are you doing?
Yeah, Brand New
Oh my
Day
gosh.
and Doomsday.
Yeah. Well, Doomsday is very interesting. I from all the trailers, I'm kind of excited. I know you don't watch trailers, but
I don't know how I feel about them bringing back RDJ. Like, I understand. I understand that it's like probably like a different multiverse where he became. Isn't that
yeah.
how like the comics work? He's like a different kinda.
I mean, there's so many different comics.
But from like a business
iterations.
standpoint, I get it because whenever RDJ is in a Marvel movie, they make significantly more money. Because he's RDJ and he's just good at being Iron Man. He's just a good actor. So I mean, it makes sense why to bring him back. But
yeah.
I don't like that much.
I am really hoping they do the Iron Man versus Doctor Doom fight. That would be so cool.
Well, then who would be? They would bring another Iron Man?
No, it would be RDJ versus RDJ.
This is gonna be a very interesting film, bro. This is gonna be weird.
There's so many people in it. The Cyclops footage excites me because
Not T'Challa. He's not gonna be in it.
Well, I mean, his sister will be.
That's a different take for a different day. I hate that movie.
The Wakanda Forever.
I hate it. That's like low-key like one of my like least favorite movies from Marvel. I think the first Black Panther is like top 5, top 10 Marvel. So
I don't.
I love that movie.
I think the CGI.
The CGI is a little iffy, but I don't care. It's just so good.
Well, oh yeah, Brand New Day.
Brand
That's
New
probably
Day.
my most anticipated. Honestly, that's over the Odyssey for me. I think
That's low-key valid.
I think I take the Brand New Day over the Odyssey just because I want to see Tom Holland Spider-Man actually being Spider-Man. I think it's going to be grounded enough, but I also think it's going to take its leaps. But I think from a Shang-Chi director, the way we got to see those fight scenes,
Oh, I think the choreography is
I
going to
think
be
it's going to be
amazing.
incredible.
And then Tom Holland got injured on set, too. And
It wasn't as bad as people thought. No, but I'm really excited for that. I guess now we can just go into our draft.
Into our draft. That's what I was thinking. That's why I brought up my list.
Okay, we're going to do our snake
draft
of the highest grossing movies of the year, and then we'll tally it at the end. We got this idea from the Escape Pod podcast. But one of the podcasts that got us to even start, probably, at least for me. But we're gonna do a snake draft, so we're gonna play rock paper scissors, see who starts.
I feel like you kind of want to lose.
So you get two.
So you get two. I feel like that's kind of like the plays that purposely lose.
All right,
right.
We can see.
All right, rock paper scissors shoot. Oh no, I don't want to win, bro. I really don't want to win.
You're going first.
I don't know if I want to take Doomsday or if I want to take Odyssey first.
Oh.
That's like really tough. I mean, it's gonna be between those two movies.
I can't
probably.
even see my list. I'm going off of the brain, man.
I'll probably take. Fuck. I'm gonna take Odyssey at 1.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take.
So then yeah.
I'm gonna take Doomsday and Mario Galaxy.
So now I get 2 then, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me mark off which ones have been picks.
Well, you could just like write down like the list or whatever. Like I took these 2 or you took those 2.
Yeah. So you took Doomsday and what else?
And Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy. All right, and then I took
The Odyssey.
Odyssey, and then I'm also gonna take.
The Odyssey's crazy number 1. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably Spider-Man New Day.
Brand New Day.
Yeah, Brand New Day.
And then what else?
Fuck, bro. Oh, Dune 3.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Toy Story 5 and the live-action Moana.
Bro, I forgot. I didn't even put that on my fucking list at all. All right. How many more do we do? 10 or do we do 5?
We're going to do 5.
I'm thinking. Well, no one's taken Supergirl yet. But I don't know if that movie's gonna do that crazy. So right now I'm kind of between Wuthering Heights and the new Hunger Games movie. Because I feel like all the moms gonna bring their husbands to go watch the new Hunger Games movie. I don't know. I do not know.
I feel like there's gonna be something we're forgetting.
Or forgetting that's gonna be a massive movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take Wuthering Heights.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Ethan. Oh no. Oh, I'm taking a Hunger Games. I think I'm gonna take Hunger Games. I think it's so from what it looks like it's gonna be so big. But I'm happy with my draft.
Yeah, I'm not the happiest with my draft. I really didn't even
I think not taking Doomsday killed you off the bat.
Yeah.
I think you're dead off rip with that. So let's recap. I got Doomsday, Mario Galaxy, Toy Story 5, Moana live action, and Hunger Games.
And then Jesus Christ, bro. I have Odyssey, Brand New Day, Dune 3, Wuthering Heights, and Did I forget one?
Just give yourself Supergirl.
Yeah, I'll just take Supergirl then. Give me Supergirl. Yup.
Okay, well, I mean, we did our draft, and I think
we tried to do our draft.
I tried. I think I got the.
I think you 100% are gonna beat me out.
I might smoke you, bro.
Probably.
That was fun though. I was watching the Escape Pod podcast, and one of the guys picked Clayface.
Oh, I lucky forgot about that movie.
I'm so hyped. Oh, that's another anticipated movie. I am so hyped for Clayface. I'm so hyped for Clayface. Because they're doing a lot of practical stuff for the movie instead of it being just straight CGI.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of on location. I love on location shooting instead of it being in just like a blue room.
Yeah.
There's a lot of CGI in Zodiac, but you would never know.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of CGI in the Hobbit movies. It made Ian McKellen cry.
That's like the dumbest thing you could say. Like,
no, it's not.
There's a lot of CGI in
the
Marvel movies.
Well,
like,
no, because listen. In the Hobbit, Ian McKellen was in a room by himself, like in a green room, and then they CGI put in all the hobbits, which is, and then he started crying because he was talking to pictures of the actors, and he just breaks down in tears because he's like, this is not why. Like, he's like, oh, I didn't sign up for acting to do this, because he wasn't talking to the people. He's just talking to green shit.
Peter Jackson hasn't made a movie in like 12 years.
Okay, dude, good.
His friend died.
Oh, really? Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
That's not good. That's not good.
Well,
he fucked up. He fucked up the Hobbit, bro. Those movies are terrible. Besides the first one. First one's good. It should have been 2 movies. Should not have been 3. Alright, look, maybe not good.
He hasn't made a movie in 12 years. It's because his friend died. Good.
I didn't let you finish. I didn't know you. All right, bro.
Okay,
make me look
I guess
bad.
let's get into.
You're gonna cut this to make it seem like I'm a terrible person.
I could be so evil to do
that. Peter Jackson, his friend died. Good.
He fucked up the Hobbit. They deserve it.
He deserves to die.
Oh my gosh. It was a cinematographer, so he just thought, like, I could never
recreate.
You know what I mean? Like, that's like a bond. Like, he was a cinematographer, I think, for every movie he did. So that's like losing your... I mean,
that's like your second-hand man, low-key.
Literally, that's like, how do you...
Well, then you gotta build that chemistry.
Your second half of a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just...
And then you gotta build chemistry with a random dude they, like, don't care about.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a difference between like a director having a cinematographer. Like Christian Nolan has Hoyte van Hoytema, I think that's his name, and they've worked on almost everything together. It's just like moving to a different person. Like some directors will have a different cinematographer for everything, or they'll keep them like for like a trilogy project, which I think is probably the reason they got that bond is because they worked on all 3 of the Lord of the Rings, so they probably just kept it going.
Yeah, which were amazing movies. It's like some of the best ever made.
Oh, for sure. I don't disagree with that. I mean, they're incredible.
I think they look amazing still too.
Yeah,
like all the like practical effects and all that kind of shit. There's like not that much CGI.
Well, Peter Jackson was completely against using CGI for the battle scenes. So like every single person is.
Well, that's all real. Yeah, and then the chants are actually from a New Zealand soccer team. The crowd, they all chant the the whatever the weird.
I feel like you can make like 20 documentaries just on the making of like
I've watched
one
2
of those movies. There's so much that went into that because there's so much footage, even with the extended cuts we probably didn't see.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't understand, random tangent, in the second movie why they did not show Saruman dying. The like White Wizard. It's only in the extended cut.
Really?
When he falls and he
is that the one that's by
gets like spiked in the back?
Is that the one that is that Christopher Lee?
Yeah, him.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I've only seen the
extended
cut of the first one.
They only show him dying in the extended cut, and it's like a 5-minute scene. So I don't know why they didn't just keep it. Then it also shows what happened to that one guy that took over the King of Rohan. That guy, the like weird ass dude. You don't remember that guy?
I've only seen the movies once.
Besides
the first
one. That's a travesty, Jude.
Jude.
I was gonna say Jack or Dude, and it's combined into Jude.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're a disciple now, bro. Congrats.
Well, one that went away. Oh my gosh. Thanks, man.
Yeah, but I don't know why they didn't keep that.
Well, I thought that my one thing with like the Lord of the Rings that I didn't appreciate was I felt like the big bad villain is not utilized enough. What's his name? Is it Sauron?
Sauron.
I have no idea. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but that was like one of the things. I felt like he used such a cool design. They barely used him.
Yeah.
The I really like the first one where it's like those like those type of people go after him. It's so cool to me.
Those movies are so good. I legit have no complaints on those movies at all. Like I couldn't even find anything to like complain about. Those are all 10s. 10 out of 10s.
Really?
Yeah.
You give them all
Yeah.
5s?
Yeah, all 5 out
I
of
think the
5s.
second one's a 4.5.
Nah.
I don't
That
know.
has the battle that has the best battle scene.
Yeah, I know, but besides that, it's like just kind of exposition.
Has the trees taken over?
Exposition.
Yeah.
The real conversation is Stranger Things. So you just
Oh yeah.
so Ethan here just finished season 4
4.
of Stranger Things.
Yep.
He is waving like he
I never
just started like a month ago.
like 2 months ago now.
Watching the show.
I
just
never
straight
watched it
finished.
before, and then I heard how absolutely terrible season 5 was, and I wanted to see if it was actually that bad or not. But I needed to watch all of it before I could actually like get an opinion on it.
So the only reason you watched it is because you heard it was bad.
I heard that the first 3 seasons were like peak, and then 4 and 5 were kind of
Who
iffy.
was telling you that season 4 was not peak? I don't know.
A lot of
single
people
person.
don't like season 4.
Where are you finding these people? You always
On
tell
TikTok.
me. You
Dude,
always tell me.
TikTok. Dude, I promise you, season 4 is not that well liked.
That's
I
crazy.
promise you, it's not.
That's great.
And I kind of agree.
I have
And I
met
kind of
maybe
agree.
one person in my life that doesn't like season 4.
I've met a few people. My parents don't like it that much. My brother don't like it that
What?
much. Compared to 1 and 2 and 3, 4 is not that good.
I think
It's
4
still-
is by far better than 3.
No.
I think 3 struggles, man.
I don't think. Well, 3 is good because it has the chemistry. I think 3 has some of the best dialogue between characters, especially Dustin, Robin, and Steve. Those 3 carry that whole season. But like other than that, I think so. Season 4, or whatever. Season 4, I think
I do like Max and 11
in season 4.
3.
Oh, in season 3. Oh, they're like, yeah, they're like duo. Yeah, I agree. But season 4, they brought back Hopper, which is so stupid. I love Hopper, but
He's a menace in season 4. I can't.
I don't know. He's like kind of like a badass, but I think that is the main issue of Stranger Things is that they're so scared to kill off their main cast, and then you have too many. There's too many characters.
Saying that as a Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah, but there's too many. There's too many characters.
It's so funny how we just went from Lord of the Rings, who literally does not kill off any characters that are main characters.
Because
Except in the first movie, we kill off the one guy that like
tries to take the
is
ring
kind
from
of like an
Frodo.
antagonist in the anyways. Like he's kind of like an anti, like
Boromir.
he goes like both sides.
Yeah, but no, because if you're gonna act like you're gonna kill a character with Hopper, just let him stay dead, and like, because that would have been a great scene. You know, like he dies, but then they bring him back for basically like no reason. There's like no reason to really bring him back besides just to like bring his character back. People love his character. I mean, obviously, it's a great character, but they just have because the whole California subplot was just so hard to watch. But it's just they have introduced too many characters. They're all good characters. Don't get me wrong, but there's too many, and there's not enough screen time to go around for all of them.
Yeah, and that's why you use killing off characters as a way to essentially bring it back
To
and
bring it like condense the story
condense
again.
the story
Yeah.
again.
Well, that's why Hopper was in Russia because they didn't know what else to do with
I
him.
think if it's one of the things you got to think about, like with the character's emotions. I think if Hopper dies, does Elle ever recover from that?
Well, no, because she was fine in California. Kind of, not really.
Well, I guess she never knew
Because
that
she
he was
never
alive.
knew, really.
I guess yeah.
And
never
then
knew.
they also that's how they get rid of Joyce and Murray, just toss them off to Russia because they don't know what to do with their characters.
Well,
and
yeah,
then-
Murray, I think Murray should have died. In, like,
I think
season
Murray.
3.
I agree. I think he should have died, not that Russian
Not
scientist.
Alexei.
Yeah.
Well, Alexei, yeah.
Or they bullshitted
Here's the
out?
problem with Stranger Things. They get attached to the characters from like season 1 and 2, and then they struggle to kill them off again.
So they bring in a random character
So
every
they
year
bring
to
in random characters that
like
have
Eddie.
literally
Yep.
no. They're the problem with these random characters is they literally have no. Essentially, like the end of the season is like a blockade because there's no reason for them to be in the next season.
Correct.
Like there's no reason. And I'm surprised Murray didn't die in season 2 because I felt like there was no real reason, and that's why he created the Russian subplot. Well, I guess that makes sense because wasn't he kind of talking about the Russians in the first season?
In the season 2, season 2, he was talking about it. Yeah.
Or like maybe just like the conspiracy. Oh no! Never mind. He was talking about the conspiracy of
L.
No, of the disappearance. Because remember, he's the private detective.
Oh, of what's her name? It's something with a B. Barbara.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, he was hired. So then in season 3, that's when
But yeah, Stranger Things. It's a great show, but they have too many characters, and they kind of. Me and you argue about this a lot. Actually, they've kind of branched off from that small town vibe, which I think is what made the first 2 seasons so good. It was more like condensed, and now they're like branching off in this whole like government stuff, which I guess you could say is like a natural progression because of course the government's gonna want to get involved.
It's very different from your take a couple days ago.
Yeah, whatever. Me and him got into like an hour-long argument about this.
The angriest I've ever seen this guy.
I was so pissed, but I was just like super tired. But
oh, that's an excuse.
Yeah, it is for real. Not really, but they're branching off from the small town vibe, which I think is hurting the show. And then they're not killing off enough characters. Like, I love Max, but I think she should have like died in season 4. Because that kind of increases. There's no stakes.
No, I completely agree with that. There's no stake.
There's no stake because everyone's gonna end up fine, or they're just gonna come back alive randomly again later. I was very shocked when I found out that Eddie's not in season 5 because I thought that some way they're gonna bring him back.
If Eddie lasted 2 seasons, I think it would have made so much. Like it would have been if Eddie was in like say like ran away in season 3. And then he dies in season 4.
As like a small
that would have been better.
Even as just like a small character.
That would have been so much
also, better. Jonathan does nothing. Why is he even there? Why is Jonathan even there? Jonathan.
I like Jonathan.
I don't like Jonathan. Season 5. Season 4. There's no need for his character. I never liked him really, except
he was a creep in season 1.
Season 1, he's a creep. Season 2, he kind of gets his redemption with like, I guess. But then, the season 3 on, it's just like, he's just an empty, really. He feels like an empty character because he's just following what's her name? Nancy. How did I figure? But yeah, he's just following Nancy. He's like Nancy's like little like dog. He doesn't really have like any. I mean, fuck, I'd be Nancy's dog. Anyway, but
oh, okay.
He doesn't really have any character development like at all. He kind of just stays like a stagnant character. I think it would have been so much better if he would have died season 4 and not Eddie. Just don't have Eddie in the show at all.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem. You say kill off this character, but to kill off a character, you have to have reason. And you also have to have impact. And if you don't have impact and just reason, the death is gonna fall flat. You kill off the characters that mean something to people, and then you get your impact and your reason.
People love Jonathan, though.
No, they don't.
You just said that you do.
I like Jonathan in season 5, but I'm also a guy that likes season 5 when no one else does. And
this is true.
I am someone that strays away from the pack in most opinions. I mean, I like Beyblade over a lot of things, and that's a very hot take, right? But you get what I'm saying. I will stick to a take, and I will not budge from it.
Okay.
But people do not like Jonathan. Season 1, like
because he's boring. There's nothing there.
I will see the occasional take that like like the whole season 1 thing where Steve breaks his camera and stuff like that because he takes pictures. I think that was a mischaracterization of Jonathan. I think that was so random. The entire time he's trying to find his brother, and then all of a sudden he stops to take pictures of Nancy.
Well, he doesn't go there.
He goes to find stuff about Will, but then he.
But that really was kind of random. 'Cause
so random.
He never shows that like creeper vibe. Like I like that again.
No.
I mean, he kind of has that like. He kind of seems like a creeper, but he doesn't actually like portray himself like that ever again. It's that one time.
So random.
So I think that was just like kind of their way of forcing tension between Steve and Nancy.
In what world do you fall in love with the random stalker
That takes
guy
pictures
that takes pictures
of you naked?
Getting naked.
Yeah.
That is.
I never liked Jonathan, but like you have to somehow get rid of his character because he has nothing. In season 5, I'm pretty sure him and Nancy had like a really good scene, which I mean, I guess you can keep him for that. But other than that, season 4 he does nothing, and no one in California does anything except for Elle. And it's just I don't know. Season 4. This is bleh, in my opinion. Besides the last episode. Last episode's pretty good. When Eddie sacrifices himself.
You didn't like the part when Steve goes to the Upside Down for the first time and then they get questioned at their house by the cops? Remember when he's fighting the bats?
Oh, that's a great scene. Where he's like going crazy.
I think he's gonna die.
I thought he was gonna die too.
They keep faking this out, man.
Well, that's what they do. To like try and create tension, but that that's
as someone
not really...
as someone who writes, and as someone who writes, a lot of characters, as an aspiring like filmmaker or whatever, one of the hardest things you realize is how hard it is to kill off the characters that you love, and that's one thing that I'm like. I kind of understand. Like it's not you can't do it, but you gotta.
Yeah, you have to do it.
There's some characters that I think about that I love so much, and I'm like, there's some characters where I put them through hell, double hell and triple hell, and then I don't kill them off, so that they have to live with that. But then there's some where I kill off, and it's just painful because it's like.
But if it's painful for you, it's gonna be painful for the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like a good thing.
The only problem is like you feel like there's more they could do, and if there's more they could do, then you just.
Yeah,
but that's what you're saying with Jonathan is that there's not more for them to do.
And Hopper, there's nothing for them to do really, because Hopper kind of
I think Hopper you gotta keep. I'm sorry, I think Hopper you gotta.
Well, if you're gonna keep Hopper, don't fake his death. Let's like get rid of that him faking his death scene. I'm totally fine with Hopper living. If they just don't fake his death, because he kind of went through his whole like arc of like becoming like Elle's father and like just like becoming like just like being fine with being a dad again because of his daughter. Like he went through that whole arc 1 and 2. Season 3, he's just a fat chubby like protective dad now. Like that's like his whole character. It's just like he's like a chubby overprotective father. Mm-hmm. Which I guess is fine, like it's funny, but it does not seem like Hopper, and it doesn't grow. I'm not saying that a character needs constant growth 24/7.
He did grow. He changed.
Not in season 3 as much though.
Yeah, he did.
How?
He changed to his season 3 form.
I guess. I guess season 3 is kind of like his peak. If that makes sense, like
I think season 2 is his peak.
Well, season 2 is peak, and then
a
3 is like his.
A character does not have to be. I would say a static character is constantly going up. I think sometimes you pull it back and go a different direction. It can make a character interesting. Like Hopper is literally like this. Literally, he's literally like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Hopper should have stayed dead season
5 is really cool.
But and then this everyone in California is boring. Oh my god, I cannot with Will, bro. Will season 4 is the most annoying kid ever.
I really like Will in season 5.
I don't like Will in
Will season 5, season 2
Because-
are peak characters.
He's so annoying in season.
What does he do though to be annoying, bro?
It's just like his
I love the Angela
It's just
stuff.
like his like dialogue. Angela, bro. Oh my god, that was so hard to watch. It was so cringe.
Oh my gosh.
But no,
Angela.
Oh god.
Oh, I
No.
love when she cracks her head open.
Yeah.
Bro.
I love when she just beats the fuck out of some kid, man.
Honestly,
oh my
though?
god.
Oh, so satisfying.
But yeah, season 4. If I were to rank the seasons so far that I have watched, it would either be 1 or 3. I love season 3. I know objectively it's not the best season. I don't care. I love it. Don't at me. I don't care. Season 3, season 1. Those are interchangeable. Season 2, a little bit below, and then season 4 is just. It's still good. It's just not the same level.
It's still good.
Because those 3 seasons are so good. They're like such a higher level than that one.
I think Stranger Things should have been 6 seasons.
Are you joking? I think it should have been less. I think it should have been like 4.
No, I think it should have been.
No.
No, I think for the story
They're
that,
gonna add more random things just to not.
No,
They should've- no,
I'm
they
not
should've-
adding more things.
they- no,
I'm
they should've-
spreading it out so that the story can really flow. I'm saying when you watch season 5, you'll be like, oh, this is really compacted, right? I think if you give them another season, I think they have time to really hone in on things and really I've talked about this before. I think the perfect show length is about 5 to 6 seasons, right? I think you give it one more season. I mean, now, no. But,
Yeah.
I think after season 4, they should have said, okay, we have a lot to tell here. There's a lot of story we could tell. I think it was the problem of just how much time they took to do it. I think if they would have had the story kind of, pretty much written out beforehand, we would have gotten 6 incredible seasons of Stranger Things.
They were writing season 5 as they were filming it too.
That happens all the time.
I know, but
Doomsday did that
for
too.
a finale though, I don't know. I feel like you need to have that shit right now. They also had
Marvel did it for Endgame. What's the difference?
they had 3 to 4 years too. They were just doing nothing.
That's true. Sounds
Because
me.
because what else are the Duffer Brothers doing? Marvel, they're busy. They're doing a bunch of other shit. So
Well,
that
they have
makes
another
sense. For them.
project that's starting to take off.
I guess, but let's focus on the biggest show on Netflix. Just focus on that show and doing it right.
So they should focus on Squid Games.
Well, they don't write Squid Games.
You just said focus on the biggest.
Well,
show
that
on
they are
Netflix.
currently writing. Fucker, but no, I think Stranger Things should have introduced Vecna, season 2 or season 3.
Thank you. I agree with that.
I don't know why they waited so long to introduce the
big
bad guy.
No.
Why would you wait till season 4?
Lord of the Rings.
What? He's
He's in the first. He's in the prologue of the first
but
movie,
he's
and then he
mentioned.
doesn't show up until the end.
He's mentioned.
He's mentioned
throughout and shown with the eye throughout, but Stranger Things, he's not even mentioned until season 4.
I agree.
Get him in season 1. Don't mention him. The Demogorgon. That's fine. Season 2, you don't have to show him, but at least mention him or just kind of get the thing rolling for him. And then season 3, add him with the Mind Flayer or get rid of the Mind Flayer and then just put him there instead.
Ooh, there's something I can't really tell you, I guess. I was going to tell you something to kind of maybe rebuttal that a little bit, but I can't tell you because you haven't watched season 5.
But I don't know. This Vecna, if he's your big bad guy, bring him in earlier. Don't wait so long. That makes no sense to me. I don't get that.
I wish you've seen season 5 because then I can't.
I can. I mean, I've started it, so I'll be done pretty soon.
You started season 5?
I watched the first episode.
I like the first episode.
What?
Season-
I watched it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I think it's fine.
I thought it was really fun. I like the first episode
Yeah.
overall. I think it sets up, some cool things.
Also,
Season 2's opening is crazy. Season 2's opening is crazy.
Which one's that again? What happens in that one?
I mean, that's season 2. Sorry, episode 2 of season 5's opening is crazy.
Also, I think A's kind of dumb, but I heard
Who?
8, Elle's sister.
Oh, the fact that you know that just kind of ruins that reveal.
What? She's in season 5? No, I'm fucking with you.
I
I know she is. But I'm in season 2 or 3.
This guy pisses me off because he won't scroll past videos with
Bro,
clear
if it's a cool
indications of
edit,
spoilers.
if it's a cool edit, I'm gonna watch the edit. If it's cool, I'm sorry.
I save it and watch it for later.
I'm not going back, bro. If it looks cool, I'm watching it right now, and I'll deal with the consequences.
You know how many cool Thorfinn edits or Aaron Yeager edits I skip them, so that later on I can look them up and just indulge.
That astonishes me. That is crazy to me that you do not know the ending of AOT. Because when that ending came out, it was everywhere, and I got that.
I never watched
that.
anime.
I guess that's true. I got that spoiled for me. That ending.
Did you really?
I did.
I got it spoiled that Han Solo died, and I can't wait. I didn't get RDJ dying in Endgame.
Dude, I wish I could have had my reaction recording for that. That was crazy.
My entire family went to that, and we all were crying.
Dude, that's a great movie. Endgame's amazing.
Talking about stakes, he's back. But that's different.
That's
He's in
different.
the multiverse.
That is different. Season 5 better be better than season 4, but I don't have high hopes. I think the show's peaked already, and they're just going downhill from here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very concerned. I'm very worried.
I'd be very intrigued to see you watch Barry and see what you think of that.
Well, I've heard of Barry. Yeah.
Well, it's one of my favorite shows. It's probably top 5 for me. That show got a lot of gripe for its season 4, but I thought it was great.
Shows really struggle with endings. Dexter had a bad ending.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones has the worst ending of all time.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
I think
people
shows,
don't like the ending.
That's why I also like movies better, because you kind of it's like an absolute. Where shows, you kind of never know when you're gonna get to end. That's the one thing with shows that here's what I think is when it's gonna be bad, because shows don't know if they're gonna get renewed for a season right away. You have to
This is
wait.
true.
So I think sometimes it's not necessarily on the creators; it's more on the producers and the companies that actually put them out there. I think when you know that you're guaranteed, another couple of seasons, you kind of can gauge when you're gonna get to end it. But that's not usually how it works.
Well, that's why shows with 1 or 2 seasons are normally pretty damn good, because they have their whole thing written out. They have the beginning, the middle, and the end. They have True Detective, Chernobyl.
Because they're longer movies.
Basically, yeah. There's longer movies because they have all this shit written out and they have it all planned out already. But with shows that got, well, because they didn't think that it wasn't going to be that big.
They thought it was gonna be 1 season.
Exactly, and then we're gonna kill Steve too, but they didn't because they liked him too much. But
when they didn't do that, they only did that because they knew they were gonna have a season 2.
well, and because they liked him
knowing
too
that
much.
you have a future of your show can help you create better. So I actually would say, I'm not gonna say oh, they did it flawlessly, or it was completely Netflix's fault.
If Stranger Things would have been 3 seasons, it would have been just fine. 3 could have been a good ending. It really legit could have been, because Hopper died. Elle was gonna go off to California to start a new life and everything. She didn't have her powers, so she was a normal kid. It would have been kind of you would have to tweak it for sure, but they could have made that a somewhat good ending. If they would have killed the Mind Flayer in that season, some tweaks. You would need some tweaks.
A lot of tweaks.
But I don't think we need that many tweaks. And Vecna's not introduced yet, so you think the big bad guy's dead now. So now Hawkins is safe. So you need some tweaks, but you could make that an ending for sure if you wanted to. If they wanted to, which they didn't because they were making too much money. But they could have made that into an ending for sure if they wanted to.
We talked a lot about a bunch of different things, but we're gonna end it off with the similar ending. We'll probably keep it a weekly thing. The hot takes to start the show, and then the hypotheticals to end the show.
Yeah.
And for this week, we're gonna do one more comic book character-esque.
Kratos and Ryuga, bro.
Kratos and Ryuga is a great conversation. We're gonna do a little chat about Batman versus Iron Man.
Man.
I think Batman wins, and
I think
Ethan thinks
Iron Man wins.
Iron Man wins.
Because, actually, you go first. Because I saw it last time. You go.
Well, okay, if we're looking at power scaling of Batman, right? I mean, look at his rogues gallery just off rip, right? You got Bane, who is, I would say, is, you know, maybe as strong, not stronger than Iron Man. I would say, I mean, the Joker, whatever. But then you got like a bunch of other things like Mr. Freeze, and you got, the Man Bat, like a smaller one, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. I mean, there's so many. The Penguin, Clayface. I mean, you have a lot of like fantastical villains that Batman beats over and over again. But another thing that you don't really think about, Batman went up with Darkseid, bro. He went
Iron Man went up against Thanos.
Okay, I guess.
I think Thanos would kill Batman.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's that. But then you're saying Darkseid kills Thanos, or then you're saying Thanos kills Darkseid. I mean, because if Darkseid couldn't kill Batman, and was actually fighting, Batman fell from space and survived with no armor.
Iron Man, I mean, he fell from space, but got caught by the Hulk and survived, so it's kind of similar.
No, I Batman fell from fucking space.
When did that happen? I don't know.
One of the comics. That
comic must not be canon then.
No, I think you got Batman. I think I got Batman.
Well, not Superman. Iron Man.
Batman beats Superman pretty much in the movie.
Superman wasn't even trying for half the fight though. Also, how much prep time does Batman have for this fight?
You don't need prep time.
He needed prep time for Superman.
Yeah, but prep time's a cop out. It's like, oh, wait for me to prepare.
Well, that's what he did with Superman then. With no preparation, Batman would not have beat Superman. Because then he would have had all the kryptonite shit.
I guess, but that also means that RDJ doesn't have.
He doesn't need prep time. Everything's in his suit, really. I really don't think that. I mean, Iron Man doesn't have any I don't read comic books. Let me say that. So I'm going only off the Marvel movies. Iron Man does not have, I think, the same credentials as beating insane people. But Thanos is one. He
did not beat Thanos.
He did not beat Thanos, but he's the only one to make him bleed. Besides,
face, yeah.
He's the only one to make him bleed besides Thor cutting his head off when he wasn't really trying. But he can fly around, bro, and then just fucking shoot Batman, and then he's just done.
I got two things for you.
Okay.
Absolute Batman.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what? He's he's 7 foot tall. Batman.
So he's my height.
And he's 300 pounds.
Oh my god.
And he's
so it's Shaq, but as Batman.
Essentially, yeah.
Jeez. Definitely was.
You gotta look at the absolute.
Definitely was playing ball in high school, man. He was popping off for sure. Averaging 30 at least.
I was gonna say, what if you take them out of their suits?
Just oh my god. Batman kills Tony Stark then.
I like how you said Batman kills Tony Stark instead of Bruce Wayne kills Tony Stark because he's still he's still Batman in his own mind. He's still Batman.
I mean, without the suit, Tony's still pretty. I mean, he's probably an okay fighter, but he's nowhere near.
Look at him in Civil War. When he had to go up against. I mean, he still had the gauntlet on his hand, but he went fist to fist with Winter Soldier, which is crazy.
And also Captain America too. When they were both going at him, I guess he kind of had his suit for that one, yeah.
But that's still kind of a pretty impressive fight, though.
So he could beat Batman then, because he went toe to toe with Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and he barely lost.
Again, Batman went toe to toe with Superman and Darkseid.
Okay, but Superman wasn't trying for half the fight.
Batman could kill the Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, and pretty much the entire Justice League with just his mental capabilities. Because he has all the contingency plans.
Oh, I guess that's true.
So I just feel I mean, if you
Who's
give
smarter,
them,
Batman or Tony Stark?
I mean,
Because that's a tough one.
it depends because they both did different things. I think you could say Bruce Wayne because you got to think he's got to be a smart motherfucker to beat all of his rogues galleries. But you always got to think he's so smart not only to design his tech but to keep it a secret from the public. Because I mean Iron Man, at least in movie canon, he just revealed it. He was like, "Fuck it."
Well, I mean, that's because he went out to say, "I am Iron Man."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he could have kept it a secret if he wanted to. Probably.
Would have been would he like? But I also think that Batman doesn't have an ego. I don't think Batman has.
Tony Stark doesn't have an ego. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty egotistic. Especially in that first movie, he's a dick. But that's his.
Well,
character.
even in the beginning of the second movie, the court case.
Oh my
the
god.
Movie,
Yeah, I single-handedly brought America world peace.
I privatized. What does he go like? I privatized world peace.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Scene.
I love the Iron Man movies. I don't care if like the second one's not that good. The first one's probably like top 3.
Yeah, the best Batman movies in my top 10.
Yeah, dude. Iron Man movies.
The
are great.
Batman.
The Batman. I'm Batman.
No. Did you hear what I said?
The Batman.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Is the best Batman movie of all time.
I'm gonna let it slide. But
You're because you know
Dark
it's
Knight.
true. Okay.
No, it's not true.
I think we can wrap up the
Dark
episode
Knight.
on
The
that
Dark
true
Knight.
fact that I
The
just
Dark
said.
Knight is
That doesn't-
100% better. Bro, Heath Ledger by himself
We don't have
carries that
time to
movie.
talk about this. We gotta
Him by
wrap this
himself
up.
carries that movie. I swear to God.
Yeah, exactly. It's why the movie is not the best Batman movie. Batman isn't the most interesting character in your movie. You've done something wrong.
Because Heath Ledger was that good that he took it over.
Exactly.
That wasn't the plan.
That's why the movie's not good because Batman is not interesting in this Batman movie.
Okay, but he's that good at doing his job, Heath Ledger, that he was able to steal a spotlight that was already shining on Batman and then take it for himself.
Okay.
That shows how good the villain is. You cannot have like a Batman movie without a good villain.
But you also can't have a good Batman movie without a good Batman.
He's a good Batman
No, he's
still.
not.
Yes, he is. He's a fine Batman.
He's so bland. I'm sorry. He's so bland.
I mean-
he's a great Bruce Wayne. He's so bland. Two-Face is even better than
Bro,
Batman.
he's better than Ben Affleck. That's all I care about.
Okay, wait, that's true. But a lot of people disagree.
Actually,
yeah.
That's depressing to think
Yeah.
about.
Well, I think if we're talking about doing it, give me Paul Dano as the Riddler, a fantastic villain performance, Carmine Falcone, and then you got the Batman, who's also just as interesting. I think
the Batman is a very close second to The Dark Knight. 100%. It's a really good movie.
I think there's an argument. I think a lot of people use this argument. They say that Batman or The Dark Knight is a better overall movie, more interesting movie.
So it's a better.
It's a better movie, but not a better Batman movie.
I guess. Well, no.
That was aggressive.
I
guess.
I guess, but no, because the Joker is part of Batman, like the whole like universe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and that Joker is so fucking good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that obviously makes the movie Batman better because Heath Ledger in that movie is so fucking good.
How does that make the movie Batman better?
Well, because he's in the movie.
How,
The
you just said that makes a Batman better when you're glazing Heath Ledger's Joker.
Well, because the Batman has to go up against that Joker. Therefore, that makes the Batman more interesting when he has to go up against a very interesting villain.
I guess, but like,
I guess.
his suit sucks.
Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah,
We gotta wrap up this
yeah.
episode. I'm Jack. That's Ethan. We are
sir.
Hardly Critics.
You can
That's-
tell. You can
yeah,
tell.
yeah.
By my draft, specifically. 100%.
Oh boy, but yeah. So that was
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
In the books.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
100 more. Yeah, 100 more.
100 more.
100 more.